Hey, this is Jamie from Capsule Computers, and today we are reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan. This third-person hack and slash is available now for PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PC. At the recording of this video, the game is $39.99 US for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and $49.99 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. I will admit, one of the fondest childhood memories I have is going to my cousin's house and pouring hours on his copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time on the SNES. So when I heard Platinum Games, the developer behind Bayonetta, was going to create the next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game, I was pretty excited and had some pretty high hopes. Unfortunately, I'm leaving really disappointed. The game's plot starts out well enough. Shredder and Krang are up to no good again, and it's up to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to stop them. Along the way, we have some appearances from some iconic enemies in the series, and that's about where things start sliding. The nostalgia is great and all, but the writing is incredibly wooden and very predictable. Things aren't much better on the gameplay side either. While the controls are very tight, the combat itself is really painful and repetitive and dull. 4 turtles are supposed to have unique fighting styles, but in the end it really boils down to the same circular swipes. The only exception to this would be Raphael, who actually prefers frontal attacks. The RPG-style leveling system does give players a bit of choice when it comes to special attacks, but chances are they're going to stick to the same small handful of special abilities that do direct damage anyways. The AI isn't much better, with atrociously bad pathing that leaves enemies running into walls in a failed attempt to take the most direct route to their target. The level design is pretty awful. Levels tend to be very large with a lot of dead space. Each level has several mini-objectives that need to be completed somewhere around the map before the boss fight kicks in. There's a little variety in the objectives, and the levels can be burned through in about 15 minutes. This wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the fact that there's only 9 levels and 4 difficulty settings in the game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is kind of the ideal game for co-op play, but the clunky room-based system really hampers the entire experience. Instead of a nice, smooth drop-in, drop-out co-op experience, players are stuck with 2 separate modes for single and multiplayer. The whole system is just poorly designed, as progression from the story doesn't carry over between the 2 modes. At least any experience or loot gained in either mode will transfer over to the other one. The audio-visual experience is a mixed bag. The cel-shaded design is a great tribute to the franchise's comic book roots, and the cinematics are well done. The only problem is that 1080p, the cinematics are definitely experiencing a case of the fuzzies, likely from being upscaled. The animations are decent, but there's definitely a lot of clipping going on in the game. The voice acting is okay, but there's a lot of repetitiveness in the audio, whether it's repeated character lines or the same chunk of music being played over and over again. I had some really high hopes thanks to Platinum Games' experience with the Bayonetta series, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants of Manhattan is a disappointing and repetitive mess. The levels and the objectives are uninspiring, the writing is predictable, the gameplay is bland, and the audio-visual experience really isn't anything to write home about. I'm giving the game 4.5 capsules out of 10. If you want to read our full review, be sure to check out the link in the description or in the video's card. I hope to see you soon. This is Jamie from Capsule Computers signing off. Hey YouTube, looking for more action games to play? Some more video reviews from Capsule Computers might give you some inspiration for your next game. How about trying something a little retro with high strangeness here on the bottom left? If you're looking for something a little more modern and flashy, try Ronin here in the center. If anime-style mechas are more your speed, then definitely check out Strike Suit Zero Director's Cut here on the bottom right.